You guys want to learn how to buy land, build houses? Hi everybody, my name is Jerome Maldonado and I'm going to document the process for you of buying land, building houses. This is video number 18 and we're documenting from video number 1, getting the prints, getting the entitlements, getting the permits, and then breaking ground into laying the foundation, doing the dirt work, going vertical with all the framing. And now we're already at video number 18 and we just got passed and approved on our frame inspection. So what comes next? After you get passed and approved on your frame inspection, what we end up doing is we go in and we start lathing the house for our exterior facade. So if you're doing siding, if you're doing stucco, if you're doing stone, if you're doing tile, whatever exterior facade that you're doing, you get started on it. Now, we're insulating the interior of the house right now. And so as we insulate the interior of the house, we go in and we caulk and seal all of our penetrations from the interior. If you remember from video number 16 and 17, we talked about sealing up the exterior penetrations so that we could put the roof on there. And so we seal everything up from the exterior. Now we're gonna go inside the house and we're gonna start sealing up all of our interior penetrations, and we're gonna caulk and seal all our pipes, all our roof vents, all of our chimneys. All that stuff gets caulked, and all of the fire protection gets all sealed and fire protected as well. So we're gonna run through the entire house. Before insulation goes in, the insulation team that actually does the physical insulation will go in and they'll caulk and seal all of your penetrations to be able to make sure the house is actually airtight. And then they'll come in and they'll insulate. A lot of times they'll do it on the same day. Depending on your municipality, you have to get an insulation inspection. Sometimes the inspectors want to see all of those penetrations that have been caulked and sealed. Now, here in our local municipality, that has to be done at frame state. In order to get our frame inspection, we need to have all our penetrations caulked and sealed before our frame inspection. So we just had that done. The frame inspector came out, we just got approved, just gave the thumbs up to the insulation team today. They'll be out here either tomorrow or Monday after the 4th of July holiday, and they'll come out and they'll start insulating the house, meaning that sheetrock will get dropped probably on Monday or Tuesday, and then we'll start hanging sheetrock immediately right after the insulation inspection. We'll have the inspector called in for the same day. We'll call it in for an afternoon inspection. And I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the insulation team, they move fast. They can insulate a 2,400 square foot house in probably 5 hours, 6 hours in one single day if they have the right team, the right equipment, and the right crew. Some smaller teams might take 2 days to insulate the house, but it's not a long process. Then the drywall can start immediately. We'll get all the sheetrock brought in. We'll start rocking the walls, is what it's called, and then we'll start taping and texturing all of the walls right behind it. Right now, the exterior has to go down. Now, 2 different reasons. The sheetrock and the exterior have to get done at the same time. All of the pounding and nailing for the exterior facade has to get done prior to the tape and texture, because the last thing you want is to start tape and texturing the interior of the walls, making the house look pretty, and then you're pounding on the outside of the walls, putting on nails and lath, and it starts cracking your drywall, and vice versa. You don't want to go in and start pounding the inside and start doing the exterior facade and then start cracking the concrete, cement, siding, whatever you're doing on the exterior by pounding on the inside. So they get done simultaneously. Anything that's getting nailed and adhered to the outside, and anything getting nailed and adhered to the inside, being the sheetrock and the exterior facade, they get done at the same time, within the same vicinity of time. That way, when you're finished with those two, now you can start putting the finished trim on the entire house. The exterior color coat, the exterior stonework, the exterior siding, and then on the inside, you can start laying down the paint, the closets, and all your interior trim out. So very important that your interior and exterior facades, the underlayments, all get done at the exact same time, so you can start beautifying the home and start migrating and moving into what we call trim out. Trim out is fun. It's my favorite part of the house. Once we get the house going vertical, from the time we go to frame stage and we start going vertical with the house, all the way till you get to the end of the house is the funnest time of the house. And the reason I say all the way to the end of the house is because at the end of the house, the trade professionals are a pain in the butt. They're always crossing over each other, making little messes, putting nicks in walls where painters have to come back in, drywall guys have to come back in. A lot of the tile guys and the flooring guys are stepping on other people's work and vice versa. And so we try to get all the trades to cohesively work together. But right now is just fun because now you actually see a product come into fruition and we get to see everything get wrapped up. And the stage and process of this is just fun in general. But ladies and gentlemen, video number 18, We're buying land, we're building houses, we're walking you through the entire process step by step. If you have not seen video 1 through 18, then I'm going to put a link in the beginning of this video that you can click on, and you can go back and watch video 1 and the entire series of how to buy land, build houses. You like the content, click below, pound and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I look forward to seeing you next time. You guys got to watch how I buy land and build houses. Now it's time for you to take action. If you want to get a hold of the same 14-step process that we utilize to buy land, build houses, and generate over 6 figures on every single build, you're going to want to click below. Learn from an industry professional that has been doing it for over 20 plus years. We're still doing it today. We're still taking down builds, and we're still generating over 6 figures on every single build.